Hi everybody, it's Richard here again and welcome to another video, and by God I am excited. I am jumping up and down with joy at last, at long last, after 40 years Abba are set to release a brand new album. Now Abba never split up, they never gave an official "this is the end of Abba." They just didn't get back together. They took a break and kept it going for 40 years. And last night, before I went to work, I heard the two new songs that were dropped, "Don't Shut Me Down" and "I Still Have Faith in You." So I'll talk a little bit about them because I downloaded them and I played them to and from work, and I went out on my breaks and I played them, and I must have played each one about 7 or 8 times. First of all, I have to say I think the four look absolutely fantastic. Maybe not so keen on their Star Trek type suits, but I think they look really good. And then there's the Avatar, and I think it doesn't look that creepy either. I usually think that these avatars look really creepy, but this one I think looks really good. So what is actually happening? First of all, they will be doing a tour, an Avatar tour. Now I wasn't too sure how that came about. Do they just play the music and they mime to it? But I think, and I could be wrong here, but I think what they've actually doing is they are recording the concert in the studio, so they're actually singing live as such, or maybe studio live, if you see what I mean. And then the avatars are based around those performances. And yeah, I don't know if I'll ever get to see it. It'll probably be in London 2 nights and it'll probably cost a fortune. That's not what I'm really looking forward to. It's the music, it's the album. And the first 2 songs, as I say, dropped last night. First of all, I will say that a couple of years ago they said the 2 songs, and I think these are the 2 songs that were supposed to come out, I think in 2018, but it just never happened. And because I do recognise the title of the second song, "I Still Have Faith in You," but I want to talk about "Don't Shut Me Down" first. I'm not too sure who takes the lead in this. I have a feeling it's Agnata, and this starts off quite slow, and then about 30 seconds in you get Benny going right across the keyboard on the piano, just like he does in Dancing Queen, and bang, you are into an upbeat Abba pop song, and it is very strong. Now considering it's 40 years since these guys have done this, it sounds brilliant. There's no 80s synth like you would have got on the Super Trooper or the Visitors albums. So a lot of it is very piano based, so it sounds more like the late 70s Abba. And you do get a little bit of orchestration, which whenever I heard it sort of reminded me of ELO's Jungle from Out of the Blue. There's just little touches of violin which sounds really good, but it's an excellent pop song, very enjoyable. So that's the first track. The second track, "I Still Have Faith in You," and the lead vocals, I'm 99% certain it's Frida, and she does an absolutely wonderful job of it. The start of it is very slow, very ballady, and you think to yourself, is this going to be quite an uninspired ballad, sort of like a generic type ballad? But then she sings the words, "Do I Have It In Me," and the smile came across my face, because the way she sang it and the melody of that just said to me, this is an Abba song, and this is going to be a good Abba song. And it turns out to be a really big bombastic power ballad, you know, shrieking guitars. It's absolutely wonderful. Now the nearest I would say for any other Abba song would be probably the song from the Visitors, "Let the Music Speak." There is a little bit of a show tuney sound to this, but it is really good, and Frida's voice is magnificent, and Agnata's voice is magnificent on "Don't Shut Me Down." And then there's a huge big choral chorus at the end. It's just wonderful. So with 2 brand new songs, It'd be interesting to see how they do in the charts with streaming and downloads. I'm hoping they get top 10. I'd love them to, one of them or both of them to get to #1 because I think it's regarded as a double A side. I'm not so sure. I do think if the Don't Shut Me Down will probably chart higher because it's more upbeat, but I still have faith in you. It's probably the better song of the two. Absolutely excellent, although don't get me wrong, I love Don't Shut Me Down as well. So that's 2 songs from a new 10-track album that's coming out around the middle of November called Voyage. And by my god, I just cannot wait. A new Abba album, brand new songs, unbelievable. So those are my thoughts on the 2 new songs. It's actually only about 7:30 in the morning here. I just got home from work and I'm going to my bed now. So I just had to get this up. I can't believe it. This has been the biggest news in pop music for me since 2013. And can you guess what happened in 2013? Anyway, that's me for now. I hope you enjoyed that, and I will have a video probably tomorrow. All the best now. Bye bye.